Because of that, many natives will try and fit in by giving up their native identity and assuming a mainstream role. Once they lose themselves, they will more than likely never seek out native ceremonies and gatherings which are designed to provide self-reflection and growth in this life. These ways don't fit into the materialistic images of mainstream America. Men, you must be confident in who you are. Without your core identity, you will be killed off and absorbed into the American mainstream to live a lonely material life. Just look at Americans. So many feel lonelier than ever because they never learned of themselves. And that is the price of selling out your identity to becoming part of the generic masses. Once again, when a Native American has a child with a non-native, the child will typically take on the non-native identity, and down the road, when they have offspring, it will almost always be with non-natives. This starts a trend that within a few generations, their Native American bloodline will have sufficiently diluted to the point of having little identifiable image of even being native. This is grounded on the fact that the integrity of an ethnicity is based on its ability to maintain a dominant bloodline. For instance, when you look around, you will see that all the non-native peoples thriving in America are able to do so while maintaining their bloodline. It is safe to say that white Americans, African Americans, Latin Americans, and every other foreign race in America will not be lacking full-bloods anytime soon. If there was ever a time that happened, they could always just invite more over from their homeland. Natives don't have that luxury. The integrity of your bloodline is fleeting. So, are Native American women ignoring the fact that Native Americans represent less than 1% of the U.S. population and don't understand the importance of having children with other Native Americans from their tribe or other tribes? Or do they know this, but they are not proud of who they are and want to be more like the mainstream people seen on TV? Is this a form of volunteer cultural genocide, ethnic cleansing, which used to be afflicted on your ancestors? However, now these women are essentially volunteering to do the job themselves? Is it true they are willingly trading their ethnic and cultural treasures for acceptance by mainstream America and the material goodies that come with it? Have they lost sight of their ancestors' struggles to give them a culture and genetic legacy? So what does this mean for you, men? This is a chance to avoid the distractions that come with trying to compete for women that undervalue you. Instead, you must focus on a matter far more important in this life, and that is strengthening yourself. This means that you have to have the power to free yourself from the bondage of westernized marriage. I am reaching out to encourage you to avoid serious relationships with these materialistic Native women and definitely all non-Native women. This country and the world is heavily populated with all ethnicities excluding Native Americans. Thus, the marginal benefit to bringing more non-natives into this world is incredibly low. If you are going to have children that are truly going to add diversity to this world and have a chance to be a unique individual, you will want to consider procreating with other Native Americans. Otherwise, you are choosing to go mainstream. If you have kids with a non-native, odds are your native lineage will die off in a few generations.